Okay, so iPad's controlling it manually. Take off. Whoa, bro, chill.
Attitude. Fly with caution.
Yeesh. Okay, let's launch this, and I'm not going to be close to this closet. Come on. My Pocket 3 doesn't want to track it. Subject lost?
Fly with caution.
Fly with caution. It doesn't want to fly indoors. Taking off.
Fly with caution.
What the heck? It's not that dark in this room, to be honest. Backing up, going to the right, pressing right. Oh,
Fly with caution.
there's gotta be a better way. Okay, going on. Okay, I'm gonna back it up.
Fly with caution.
Unavailable. Aircraft landed automatically. Fly in well-lit, textured environments.
Well, a texture environment. This ground is texture and texture pattern. What are you talking about, lady? Okay. How about this? There's a little bit of daylight here. Attractive navel. This is some daylight coming through. Lift off. Lucky this thing has a cage, man. Because it keeps crashing. Okay, seems fine. Alright, so it seems this is very finicky on lighting. Because as you see here, if I go back here, there's still light out here. It's just not as bright as here. This ground. Alright, so back it up. How about I back it up into where it's darker? Backing up. Oh, it's drifting to the right. It's drifting to the right. It doesn't know its location. Oh no, I'm pressing nothing. You stupid thing. What? I'm not doing anything. It's saying stop. I have no control. So, stop? Stop? What? The stop is for probably.
Landed automatically.
Maybe the stop was to stop it from.
Textured environments.
Okay, so this is actually too dark. Despite there is a pattern. This is considered too dark. Does that mean that maybe there's a quality difference in the bottom sensor and the amount of light it can actually take in? So, I suppose in the outdoor, it's using the GPS, so it uses the light less. And when it's indoors, it only has the VPS and the bottom sensor to check out what's what. Where's the heat? They were mentioning about the heat. There's a little slots on the side for the heat. Yeah, so indoor, not in semi-dark environment. It has to be really bright. Very interesting. Very demure, not demure. Oh no, attitude mode. It's out of control! I'm not even touching the controllers!
Unavailable. Aircraft landed automatically. Fly in well-lit, textured environments.
Okay, Mavic Mini 1 with prop guards. I unlock. Normally it doesn't allow you to actually take off without the GPS. Unless you unlock it, you're basically accepting that you need some control of it. Okay, let's see. It's running totally on. Whoa. Some scary thing. I'm gonna put it lower. Okay. Then okay, I'm gonna back it up. I'm using the remote. Slowly. Let's see if there's problems with the DPS. Backing it up. Okay. It's starting to drift to the right. No, drift to the left. Okay. There you go. Exact same spot of the indoor. You can see this is how lit it is. So you can see the difference that Neo can't. It needs a lot of light indoor to actually hold with this using the VPS. So no problem with the Mavic Mini. This is the first Mavic Mini 1. This is what I thought. I thought that this thing could fly indoors, even in kind of like poor lighting. So obviously the video quality of the Mavic Mini is much more better. 2.7K, and then as well I can fly in outdoors much better than a Neo. So this could be an argument in which you're actually better getting a Mavic Mini, the lowest model, or even buying a used one instead of getting a Neo if you plan on doing any kind of serious droning. The advantage of a Neo is, I'm going to land this, it's so loud. Pressing down. Damn, pretty rock steady. I feel like this VPS is just as good as a Mavic. So let's see the footprint. What a difference, right? Obviously smaller, but this thing was crazy, crashing into the walls and stuff. It just couldn't hold its position. So yeah, and this is additional for this prop guard, but only if you're flying indoors. But yeah, and this, I flew this 3,500 meters in the altitude. I flew it in like high wind, higher than it's rated, and flew it higher than its the altitude rating as well. So this Mavic Mini 1, not the, of course the other Mavic Minis are even better than this one. This is the first edition. It's quite good. It's actually, this might be the Mavic Mini 4 Pro might be the best like drone out there, all around drone. And yeah, so if you're playing, like you're just playing recreation, I view this sort of like a Tello. I think the Tello can even fly in a darker environment condition. I'm very surprised at this. So yeah, this can't. That's a flaw. It's a flaw, and I expect this to actually fly in. That's too bad. Fly indoors, like in just reasonable conditions, because people are going to just play around with this. I think people, because it has built-in prop guards, I think people are just going to use this outdoors for quick shots, or they're going to fly it indoors, just annoy people. Hey, very rude, very not demure. But yeah, if you're indoor, you're limited how you can fly. It's too bad. So I still think this has some use. It is just the quick shot. It's mostly the use. I think if you're trying to fly this, if you're trying to fly this, if you think you're going to upgrade to a remote in the future, I think honestly you should go into over here. Unless you think that you're going to fly, do just a lot of short flights. I think in terms of how do I say this? Okay, so my experience when you fly with like your family, they actually just want you to go up and like do it right now, right then, to get the droney shot. They don't think like, oh, like I have to take it out of the case and load it up, and then sometimes ask for compass calibration, and then you're like, it's just in their mind it's taking too long, even if you take a minute. And then, which I found that hand launching was the best to reduce that compass thing. But yeah, it might be in the mind of like your friends or something, just to take an impulsive shot, you less likely to take it with something like this, or you might be less likely to carry this. And then with this, you can do a very quick shot. It's like you don't have to put prop guard. You just take it out and you just turn it on. You should load the app just in case, just in the background, just in case you need to emergency do something, but you don't have to think about using the app. I would load the app, DJI Fly app, just let it connect, but I would try to just, use this function these quick functions on the top, and then get your shot and be done with it very quick. For social media use, quality of this is not good. The quality of 2.7K is actually, it's good enough for YouTube. Then, as an argument, if you look at the case that comes with, that's why some people really complain about the newer remotes. If you look at the, imagine you carry this and this in the box, and then this thing without the props, and outside you never need the props, the prop guards, obviously. Look at the size difference. This folds down like this. We're trying to get the size difference. This weighs more, but the capability of this is near full size. You can really push this Mavic Mini of any version really hard, just not in the strongest of winds, but I have flown into very strong winds, just fly into the strong wind, and then there's almost no risk, because then the wind is on the RTH. Yeah, so look at this size difference. What would you rather carry on your vacation, this or this? This is obviously lighter, but then you start adding the remote, you start adding the extra batteries of the Fly More package. Makes you go, which is the better system? You might think, actually, this is the newest and greatest, right? So you can play around with it, having the newest, but in my opinion, this is probably a better system. So I actually can pack the drone, a spare battery can actually fit inside this closed. I got a pair of compact Yagis boosting the thing. I got the software boost on this as well, so it's really maxed out. I've flown like well over 1 kilometer with this, well out of sight on vacation, and I had never replaced the props either. It's all like the original. So yikes, what am I even saying? Am I trying to convince people? Thumbs down on this video. People don't like to this still has, let's see, whatever. Okay, but yeah, impulsive, like very quick shots. This is going to be king. That you may load up the Fly app as a backup to manual control, but most of the time you won't. That's the advantage of this. Okay, yeah, that's it. I mean, things have limitations. It's just, yeah, camera quality. Okay, let me just say this in addition. I want to say that how to tell like if it's too low. If you turn this before you don't want it to turn this in a low light, and then it basically kind of goes and it crashes into like the ceiling and smashes on the ground and stuff like that. It's already smashed on the bounces against the closet and smashed on the ground. So you not unnecessarily don't want to do that. So the way to figure out the low light is just to look at the front camera. So if you have the DJI Fly loaded up, you will see that if the front camera looks low light, like it's not that great, then the bottom will also have not so great. I wonder if it's using exactly the same hardware, and if that's a software limitation, or if that's a safety precaution in which they prefer it to just land and not fly. And that could be one of those situations which in the future they can update the software to allow you to unlock it. But I feel like it's a hardware problem, because it's trying to hold this position, it seems, but then it just starts drifting. Okay, good to know, right? Real reviews, right? I had to buy this myself, not the advertisement shells. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, free things you can do if you like it. Don't have to, or at least like it. Costs no money.